Yo, what's up everyone, it's Garrison here and welcome back to the channel. So today we are in for a treat because I'll be doing my first listen to STAYC'S second single album here, titled Staydom. Now, last time around when they came with their debut first single album, of course, was So Bad and Like This, I went crazy. I was all aboard the STAYC hype train and all, and I really wanted to do a first listen, but I couldn't because the only B-side that they had at the time was Like This. So I ended up doing a reaction video instead to their dance performance of Like This, of course, and I was so blown out of the water that I streamed Like This and So Bad throughout my playlist in my rotation ever since STAYC has debuted. But this time around, based off of the teasers into the track listing, which I freaked out on a lot, seeing not just only one B-side, but two B-sides from STAYC, including a talk remix of So Bad, which we love and know, saw them perform it once on a live stage, is everything. I honestly think this is a blessing and a half by STAYC and by High Up Entertainment with Black Eyed Pill sung. But aside from that, I really want to see how these B-sides are gonna hit, because I feel like we just got a glimpse of how STAYC's B-sides are hit really from Like This. So let's just get into it, shall we? Alright, so the first song we have here is called So What. Sorry y'all, I'm just super excited right now. I can't believe I'm doing this right now. But for So What, produced by Black Eyed Pill, sung of course alongside with Jungkook. Now if y'all not familiar with Jungkook, believe it or not, has worked with Black Eyed Pill sung in the past, been putting out hits together here and there, hand in hand. Not always together, but nonetheless, they have done hits such as A Pink's Dum Dum, A Pink's huge hits that we know of. Also, Twice as Fancy. But Jungkook, I've seen him on songs such as Refund Sisters, Don't Touch Me, a bop and a half, by the way, that I listened to in one of my playlists. And also a classic that we should all know by now, Tae Yang's I Need a Girl. So, TLDR, pretty much, yeah. Both of them been putting out hits after hits after hits after hits all these years, and they seem to continue to do so. So enough talk, let's just get into So What now. Oh, Isa. Yoon.
다 귀찮아 피곤해 왜 이렇게 사는 게 어때 앞에서 뒤에서 hate me 신경을 쓸 거야 yeah 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 어쩜 난 굴어질까 못해 뭐 어때
Wow. Jay, just her voice. Sumin. Oh, the ooze here. Chian, come through. Wow. Empty it enough till you wonder. Okay, Sumin. Jay. So bright sounding, but the lyrics though in this song. Woo. Really love the kicks and snares in this song as well. Whoa. With the bass guitar here.
미워도 그럴 때는 미워버렸어 쉽게 생각했어
The hooks in the song, the melodies.
때론 천천히 가도 돼 이렇게 말해봤어 그럴 때는 미워버렸어
Just how they bring it together here. Wow! Wow! Where do I even begin with this song? So what? First things first, I gotta say this right away. I'm pretty sure majority of us, at least I, been noticing this. How Stacy has continuously been doing this where they've come through with songs that they really drive with their own vocals. I mean, ever since So Bad, you can hear it in their song So Bad. You can hear it in Like This and as well. As of recently with ASAP, of course, but now with So What. It really goes to show you Stacy is such a vocal heavy girl group. Of course, added alongside with Jay's crazy, unbelievable voice that I still cannot believe to this day that she has that voice, which is really so defying. I really like how everything is done in a certain succession though, right? We not only have Jay getting that ish, we have Sumin getting that ish, and how they work off of each other, all the members, is just so beautiful. Alongside, of course, like I mentioned, the kicks, the snares, the electronic elements. But how the song is bright and comforting, though, with the lyrics that are in this song. Very clearly saying, especially on that part where Xian comes with her English line of take it slow or something like that. Sorry, I'm just recollecting my thoughts right now, but taking it slow, taking it easy, that seems like the message. Don't push yourself too much, and just so what, continue on with in life and such. It is just so meaningful, the lyrics, and somewhat contrasting with the sounds that we're hearing in the instrumental, of course. But wow, the nuances, that's the key word that I like to say throughout my first listens. If y'all are familiar with my first listens, that I say when there's songs with certain nuances that really switch up and keep you engaged and immersed, that's just something else. But the nuances in So What here are unbelievable, right? Sure, first time around we hear Jay and her pure voice, but second time around when she delivered her rap verses, you can hear a bit of the auto-tune, little bit of effects behind their voices, which added more emphasis and stuff and really stuck in my mind. The melodies are very memorable. The hooks in this song are, upon first listen, super catchy. And I can say that this song is so title track worthy. It really is. I heard from one friend that pretty much the B-sides are title track worthy, and I believed them because I saw Black Eyed Pills song and of course Jungkook. But now that I'm starting to hear it in this first listen, yep, they are 110% are, and I'm not surprised that they performed this at their showcase, as I was bringing up So What. But I really want to point out some parts in this song that I absolutely loved. So let's bring it back a bit here, okay? I think near the beginning with Sumin, but even before that, I want to even talk about Isa and her Yeah. hits differently, right? I'm like, whoa. Right away, I just got, boom, so engaged with the song with Isa's Yeah Yeah Yeah. But let's bring it back with Sumin, I believe, here. The ooze. And how Sheehan comes in right after here. Oh my goodness. And then back onto Sumin off of Jay. Slight effect there. But, right, like I said, Sumin into Jay, back to Sumin. That kind of succession is unbelievable. And here's the thing with STAYC that I took the time to think about after they debuted with So Bad, of course. I'm like, this is a girl group to wreck with. Like, I'm 110% on the STAYC hype train. It's not a facade. It really is not. Because how the members work off of each other like that in this kind of succession, and how their vocals and voices, right, complement each other, yet their voices are very contrasting, is so interesting. It's so fascinating. And every time they come out with new music, I assume everything's going to be different, how they work off of each other. In this case, they did it in the succession, such as Sumin, Jay, back to Sumin. And then, of course, later on, we have that they bring it all together, all the members coming through with their vocals, right? Can't get into the ooh. And then I want to bring it slightly more in the song. Let's hit the bridge. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, y'all. With Sheehan, right? After Isa here, of course. The way that Sheehan comes in, everything's brought back, right? And the bass guitar comes in like that. So beautiful. And it captures us in such an emotional moment that Sheehan hits us with in our souls. I think we need to just take it slow. Just that simple line alongside, don't make it complicated, but think of it, let it go. Just simply let it go. So good. To just take it slow. This scene. So what? So how they work off of each other here too, back and forth. Woo. You can hear the youthfulness as well in their singing. And how their voices are dragged slightly at the end there to end things off. 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10, 12 out of 10, the list goes on, 100 out of 10. banger and a half. But I've got to say, like I said, I love the meaning in this song. Take it easy, don't push yourself, let things go. And it's such a heartwarming, comforting song at the end of the day. And it really goes to show you don't need a very intricate song to have a good song. You can have voices be the focal point of a song. And STAYC is one of those one of a kind groups that can just drive their own songs with their own vocals in such an unbelievable manner. But let's just get into the next B-side now, shall we? Alright, so this next song is called Love Fool, of course, produced by Black Eyed Pill, sung. Let's go. Xian. Oh my. Very dreamlike. Whoa, the vocal layering in this with the bass guitar in the back. Wow. The drum kit work. Is love supposed to hurt this much? The succession again with Sumin and Jay. Oh my. Sumin and Xian. Woo. Come through, Isa. That xylophone or something in the back there though. Love the tempo in the song as well. Yun. Xian. Wow. Just how soothing this song is with their vocals. And so calming. Of course, there's that weird outro sound that they have in these lyric videos, but Love Fool. Come on. STAYC does not miss. STAYC does not miss. How is this fair? Oh, you've heard of Black Eyed Pills song produced title tracks? Have you heard Black Eyed Pills song produced B-sides as well, but with a phenomenal girl group? Wow. So we're going to begin with Love Fool, okay? Of course we have a slower in tempo song, but like I said, how the nuances are done in the previous song, but in this one as well, in a different manner, and how we're never gonna predict who's gonna come next, who's gonna come with their vocals next, who's gonna start rapping first. And I was absolutely shocked when, sure, we heard Sumin in the J, right, after Isa here, where I think Jay and Isa really shined in this. I think they really shined in this, and this song showcases more of Jay's vocals. Mind you, the other songs have been showcasing Jay's vocals and rap, but this one showcases Jay's vocals and voice as well, her rap verses. But after Isa here, I saw Sumin to the J, right? But so right now we're hearing that, of course, nice, easy-going, steady-paced bass guitar with their vocals, right? And how earlier, when I was talking about Isa and Sumin, we heard a bit of the xylophone or some sort of percussion instrument in the back. And then we stopped hearing it when we get into J, which feels very, I wouldn't say atmospheric, but more so refreshing when she comes in. The lines here, I still don't know about love though. Jian really had nice parts in this as well. This part was the one that I was supposed to highlight about, but we ended up talking more about Isa, Sumin, into J instead, which is completely fine, but keyword nuances, the switch ups and everything, and how they work off each other. Wow, like we're hearing the drum kit usage being more prominent now. We're hearing instead now an acoustic guitar that is keeping this steady pace from Sumin into J, but then y'all, like what? Sumin and Xian? Back into Xian. Back with like the xylophones in the back. Or that percussion instrument. That slight cymbal, touch of the cymbal there in the J here. So beautiful. Screw it, we're just gonna keep playing this song. Cause it's just that good. What a bridge, everyone. What a bridge, everyone. Okay, how they come with this approach when one member chimes in, the other member chimes in, Isa chimes in, and then boom, we get hit with this sing-along bridge where the stars are shining in my heart. See, it's just so memorable and catchy and so easy to sing along upon first listen. How is this possible? Okay, back again because Yoon. More so a snapping, then it goes into a clapping, I should say. So in my heart. And how they repeat heart. The bit of yearning delivery coming from Yoon too every time, as well as Seon. The ooze in this too, right? And it ending off with Isa. Another amazing song, another amazing B-side by STAYC'S. So far, their B-sides do not miss, and I'm pretty sure their B-sides will never miss as they continue to drop more single albums, hopefully mini albums, hopefully full. Imagine a full album by STAYC'S. I can't until that day comes. Okay, anyways, y'all. Let's just end things off with Tak's remix of So Bad, and I'll wrap things up for this first listen though, shall we? Alright, to wrap things up, the Tak remix of So Bad. Now, if you're not familiar with Tak, let me just comment about Tak a bit. Tak has worked with numerous Woollim artists such as Golden Child, such as Lovelyz, K as well, coming from Lovelyz, from her debut album, but also with other artists such as A-Pink and such. The list really goes on, but Tak is really known for his electronica elements and how unique he does his inserts of these electronica elements in songs, how he arranges songs as well and knows how to do the wubs and dubs, which is clearly evident in the remix of So Bad. When I first checked that out, I went crazy, and also how he arranged, if I recall correctly, it was that style cover on One the K Originals channel where they did like YG, like JYP, and etc. If y'all saw that video. But let's go into this So Bad, the Tak remix. Let's go. The 808 bass, so nasty. I just love how they bring with the do with the 808 bass here. How Tak does that here. Boom, boom. The snare drum. Still keeping the horns too in the song that we have heard in the original of it. So bad. Just with Jay here. It's going down. Bum 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 bum. Boom, 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 boom.
너를 좋아하는 건 분명 어쩔 수 없는 정말의 I'm so bad 난 네가 필요해
Hey, yeah. It's a slight revving, you know, the twist. Yes, Isa. 좋아, yeah. Definitely one of my favorite parts here with the keyboard work, something like that. Yoon too. So to wrap things up for this first listen to STAYC'S second single album, Staydom, we started off with So What. So What is simply revolutionary, y'all. I mean, I love the nuances in the song, of course. We're hearing that bass guitar going on, but right from the start, I am just so captured by Isa's yeah, yeah, yeah. And then the parts with the ooze and such like that, the hooks were super catchy, the melodies were really memorable, and especially the bridge. Oh, the bridge you can definitely not forget about at all. But like I said, how the nuances are done, how things are, each member's parts are done in a certain succession and arrangement, were just so beautifully done. Really, a 10 out of 10, 100 out of 10 type of B-side that is so title track worthy. I mean, all of these B-sides deserve pretty much an MVNR title track worthy. Let's be honest here. But I really loved how that song went, how meaningful it was, really clear and straightforward with the message of taking it easy, taking it slow, one day at a time, don't push yourself, and all. But and then we follow it up with Love Fool, a slower type of song which is also meaningful. I couldn't get over how memorable this song is, especially when we hit into the bridge, into the final chorus, this sort of sing-along fashion, clap-along fashion that is just so memorable. I think that's another key word here, very memorable, which is making me think that STAYC, if they continue this path with their B-sides with Black Eyed Pills song and even Jungkook and such, or even continuing the same way, mixing it up with different producers, which is completely fine to show a different side to themselves, is that they're gonna have songs that are so memorable to the point where they're gonna have songs that are timeless. And there's only a few groups that have songs, for me at least, that have timeless songs. And those groups are already in like a couple of years in the scene already, or one of like the senior groups that are like just so professional at what they do. But hearing this so early on is just so surreal. I feel like it's gonna happen. Mark my words. They're gonna have timeless tracks as STAYC grows as a group, as their sound matures, of course, as they continue to drive their songs with their vocals. and how they have such a crazy dynamic between Sumin and Jay, of course, with their lower voices and such, that are so contrasting with the other members, hearing the high tones, hearing the low tones and such. But yeah, So What, Love Fool, love the percussion instruments added in the mix as well for those songs. And then we wrapped it up with the Taka remix for So Bad. What can I say? A remix that I can actually stream, believe it or not. There's a lot of remixes out there on single albums, mini albums, full albums, you name it, that I don't vibe with simply. Sure, I can hear it like once, couple times, but I can't actually stream those kind of remixes. In this case, I love how the Talk remix is not overly bearing, not too loud with the pots and pans in your typical EDM songs that have pots and pans. Mind you, there are some good songs that implement pots and pans, but you got to be very careful with implementing pots and pans in EDM like songs. But really, all in all, a really good first listen, a really good first comeback, I'd have to say. These B-sides and the Talk remix of So Bad really complements ASAP. Now, do I have a particular favorite? I usually say that I do, but now hearing and doing this first listen, hearing these amazing songs, I'm not sure if I have a definite favorite B-side, but slightly, just a smidgen, I have to lean towards So What. But I really want to see their showcase performances after this on my own time, and if they come with a dance performance, let me know. I'll be on it, unless it's on the same day as one of my final exams, mind you. But as soon as possible, I'll try my best if they come out with any dance performance on their channel to So What or Love Fool. But yeah, I love how they showed different sides to them already, showed what they're capable of, and all throughout ASAP, So What, Love Fool. And I gotta address this right away. ASAP really struck me on the second and third listen of it. It really grew on me, and thankfully a good amount of my friends got it upon the first listen and all. But shout outs to my one fellow sub that says something on the lines of a song that takes time to listen to, that is a grower, usually end up being songs that are easy to listen to, you can keep on repeat, and the key word for that is longevity. Songs that have longevity, and usually grower type songs have a lot of longevity, and I just love how the song goes after they sing ASAP in the song. Really, STAYC'S, a girl group to wreck with for sure, to mess with, and I think they're definitely going to be a powerhouse for many years if they continue this route at this pace with their music, with Black Eyed Pills song, and even with Jungkook. But this has been Garrison, y'all. Let me know if you have a particular favorite B-side on this mini album. Let me know your thoughts about this first listen. Did you enjoy some of my points, my thoughts, and such? And yeah, be sure to like, share, and maybe subscribe, as it helps out the channel so much. It just warms my heart connecting with fellow Swifts in the comment section down below. Let me know about your biases as well. My bias is Isa, in case you didn't know, but I'm getting wrecked by all the members, especially Jay and Xian, in case y'all didn't know. As always, have a great day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you are. Stay safe. Promise me that. It's crazy out there these days during these challenging times. Please stay safe, and peace.